In this video, I will discuss who I think would have the better verse between Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole if they were all to get on a song together. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video. To be honest, I don't think this collab will ever happen. If it was to happen, it would have happened sometime around 2011, 2012 when these guys were closer than they are now. Cole is cool with Kendrick and Drake, but I'm not too sure if Kendrick and Drake are cool. If you've been reading between the lines, you would know that Drake and Kendrick have been throwing subliminals at each other ever since the release of Big Sean's Control. I'll be frank, I don't think Cole would have the best verse. Don't get me wrong, Cole is nice and he can definitely hold his own, though I just don't think he would be able to outshine Drake or Kendrick if they were all on the same song together. Maybe Drake, maybe. It's not impossible for him to do so. I just don't see it happening. Drake and Kendrick have always been the two that seem like they shared the throne. Even when I heard Kendrick's Control verse, I was interested in hearing Cole's response, but I mainly wanted to hear Drake's response out of all the rappers that Kendrick called out. Even Charlemagne said the only person that can respond to Kendrick's Control verse was Drake. Drake and Kendrick always seemed more hungry for the top spot than Cole. So I guess that leaves us with Drake and Kendrick. From what I've observed over the years of just being a fan of hip hop, when it came to the Drake, Cole and Kendrick debate and who's the better rapper, it would always go Kendrick, Cole and then Drake, which I can understand, but a lot of people do underestimate Drake when it comes to rapping. Drake has a plethora of rap songs where he shows he can bar up if he needs to. Drake has gone bar for bar with almost everyone of his peers, including Cole and Kendrick. Personal opinion, but I believe Drake outperformed Cole on Jodeci Freestyle. Granted, Cole only had one verse and he did that verse while he was touring, if I remember correctly. Drake and Kendrick were kind of neck and neck on Poetic Justice. I think it's important to acknowledge Drake's rap catalogue as it can be neglected due to him having an investment in contemporary R&B. When making this video, I think back to Control, and you see how Kendrick kind of took the shine on that song and Big Sean and Jay Electronica's verse became almost non-existent. I wonder if this would be the case if this collaboration was to ever materialize. Probably not, because Drake and Cole have more of a presence than Big Sean and Jay Electronica. I do wonder who would go last if this collab was to ever happen. To me, going last kind of increases the chances of you having the best verse or being championed of having the best verse, because you're like the last voice that people hear. But that's probably immaterial in this situation. None of them could afford to waste a bar if this collab was to ever happen. Cole, to me, would be the underdog in this situation. Kendrick would be the one I'm expecting to have the best verse, and Drake is somewhere in the middle of that. He's the underdog, but I'm also kind of expecting him to have the best verse at the same time, if that makes sense. Kendrick could have the best verse by laying down a belligerent flow coupled with intricate and witty bars. Drake could have the best verse by his bars being very quotable and witty. I don't think he has to rely too much on flow in this situation. Cole just needs to take the same approach as Kendrick, but the only way I can really see Cole having the best verse is if Drake and Kendrick somehow come up short in their verses, which I just don't see happening. Cole has a presence, but his presence isn't like Drake or Kendrick's. Drake and Kendrick just shine a little brighter to me. My final answer is that I think it would be a stalemate between Drake and Kendrick, and I'm not just saying that to play it safe. It kind of just makes sense to me. I can imagine a situation where people are saying Kendrick had the best verse, likewise with Drake. If I had to put money on it, I probably would go with Kendrick, but between Cole and Drake, I think Drake would be the one that would be able to outshine Kendrick, if anything. It would be an ongoing debate within hip-hop, kind of like who had the best verse on Renegade, was Ether or Takeover better, and so on. I think this collaboration would be good for the culture. Having these three elites get on a song together would be a moment in hip-hop. I am still clinging on to hope that this collaboration will happen. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one.